first time I went to the gym, I simply went to the gym. You heard me correctly. I went, I looked, and I left. That was a lot more than I did the day before. As long as you're doing more than you did the day before, you running this thing. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina. What I realized about this weight loss game is we got so many people in our ear telling us what to do, what not to do, what to eat, what not to eat, that we easily defeat ourselves before we even get started. But I came to be the hope in your ear. It is doable, it can be simplified, and it's definitely a new chance to grow and for you to get better. I always say I had to get smaller in order for me to get bigger. As many of you all know, it took me 10 to 12 months to actually lose the 108 pounds. 12 years of keeping it off, but I had to get my life, my circle, and my expectations in check. Today I'm going to show you my top tips to start and improve on your journey, my top 10 key fitness items, easy ways to get better with your nutrition, and I'm going to end the video with a fast, no equipment workout. They're what I see to be true and also what I've seen to be true for people that I've helped. So sit back and take notes. If you're starting any new nutrition or fitness routines, make sure that you check with your doctor first to make sure it meets your health needs. All the items that I mentioned today can be found down below in that good old information section.
Make sure you thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and also my vlog channel. Make sure that you come back on all Thursdays and some Sundays for video uploads, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload.
The first thing you need to do in this fitness journey is log exactly where you are right now, taking your weight. I know it's scary, but it's a good way for us to keep track of what our body is doing. If you've looked at a lot of my fitness videos, you know that I've used basically the same scale over the past 3 years in order to get good measurements of my body.
This scale is the digital scale and body analyzer by Vanity Planet, and I love this thing not just because of the sleek design, but because it gives you a reading on your body fat, water weight, muscle mass, and bone mass. I love that I'm able to program up to 8 different people, changing their sex, their height, and even their age. And I get a great reading by stepping on it with my bare feet in order for it to give me good readings on all of those things and keep track of them over time. Because I get more than just my weight reading, I'm able to see so many different things that keep me motivated, keep me positive through my journey, and also keep me honest. So if I need to switch it up, I can, but I can also keep it the same if what I'm doing is working. If you're interested in this analyzer, make sure you check out the information section and click on my link and enter my code NINAFIT for 60% off, and you'll get this baby for only $50.
Besides taking your weight, you need to take your measurements. Your bust, chest, waist, hips, thighs, knees, calves, and your arms. I've placed a link down below of areas that you should choose to measure in order to keep you motivated in your fitness journey. You should also make sure that you're taking pictures. To be honest with y'all, I've used pretty much the same before pictures because I didn't have a lot of them. I was pretty embarrassed of the damage I had done to my body, and so I chose either to hide in pictures or to not take them at all. So don't be like me. Take a bunch of pictures along the journey so that you can see and appreciate those changes. Now, with any of those methods, I try to only do this about every 2 weeks. Sometimes when we do more than that, we get caught up on the numbers instead of the process. Your body is improving, it's changing, you're becoming more healthy. And let's be real, sometimes our bodies fluctuate. You're higher in weight some days and you're lower on other days, and you don't want to discourage your progress. The next thing that I did to start was to stop putting a number on my beautiful. I found that I had this number in my head. There was this perfect jean and dress size. What it did ultimately was it overwhelmed me, and so I gave up. I'm like, I'm never gonna become that size. But what I was doing was putting limitations on myself and my capabilities. So one time I saw this lady in the gym, y'all, and she always would watch me kind of work out. And I would always think to myself, girl, what you looking at? You know how you get to that point where you're like, oh, wow, you just looking at me? Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep on working out over here. She approached me and she said, one day, I really wanna be able to run as long as you run. I wanna look as good as you do. What I told her was, don't limit yourself by what I look like. You might find that you perform above and beyond my level of my best. Because I operate at my best, I can allow people and want them to be their best. So don't ever limit yourself by what you see and what you think to be true about yourself, because you might be cheating yourself out of your best. The next thing is to document your food, especially in the beginning of this journey. Documenting helps you know exactly what you're eating. The first time I documented my food, I was like, I was taking in way more food and calories than I actually needed. I was eating at times that I wasn't really hungry, so I was emotionally eating in order to fill some void or whatever it was. When you write something down or you document it, you become more accountable. I stopped eating so much because I got tired of documenting. You could do this the old-fashioned way with paper or pencil, but I find it easiest with an online journal because you can look back at the foods that you've had and you can also easily log on the go.
Over the years, I've tried lots of apps, and Lose It is by far my favorite. I've even bought the lifetime membership on it, and I enjoy it because I can log my breakfast, lunch, and dinners, stockpile it, use old items, take pictures, scan in items, and keep track of my weight, my carbohydrates, fiber, fats, sugars, lots of things throughout the day.
Hopefully you'll choose the one that's best for you. Next, I really had to take time to plan my meals and even my shopping time. Planning for me takes about 45 minutes. So that's like planning my meals, planning when I'm going to go to the store, planning the items that I'm going to buy. While meal prepping takes me about 2 to 2.5 hours a week. And I usually like to do that on a Sunday. Preparing before you go to the store helps you to keep from going ham when you get there. It helps you commit to a food list and even know what you're going to bring into your home. Also, it keeps you from impulse buying when you're at the store. Meal prepping, on the other hand, actually helps you know what you've prepared to eat. This makes you less likely to look for quick fixes when you out here in these streets because you might be more committed to actually eating what you've taken time to prepare. So down below in the information section, I placed a link to how I actually grocery shop. And I have lots of videos that include meal prepping on a budget. I will soon be updating more of those videos because you guys have seriously asked for more meal prep, but these will definitely help you on your journey for now. Next, you have to find your motivation, but be realistic and try not to compare yourself. What I knew to be true about my body when I wasn't as heavy was that I had been petite at one time and I was also quite athletic. So I tried to look for body types that looked like that so I could get a sense for what I might end up with in the end. I had to get out of my mind an expectation of perfection. A lot of times we look at stars, we look at different people around us that might have had a little bit of work and help in order for their bodies to look a certain way. So I got out of starting to try to get exactly what I saw and started to think about what my body might actually end up looking like. So I kept a lot of motivational pictures around. Use these pictures as inspiration, but also be quite careful in thinking that you'll get exactly what you see. Think about your own body as special and unique. And don't put your body down for what it won't realistically do. We want you to be the best you that's possible. Now this thing y'all might find a little bit crazy, but this is what I did. Disappear and change your circle. Early on, when you start to lose weight, you start to apply it to other areas of your life. You might need to lose a boyfriend or girlfriend and some of these friends that ain't really friends. You might even have to temporarily lose some family members or distance yourself for quite a while. I had to stay away from most family and friends for about 8 months until I felt comfortable not being persuaded to go back to my old habits and old ways. Your girl loves some cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster, and best believe when I was losing weight, it seems like the invitation numbers went up. I would lie and be like, I'm sick, y'all, I ain't gonna be able to come. I'm gonna go to my friend's house for Thanksgiving. You saw my last post on Facebook? No, I ain't losing no more weight. I also had to use this time to become more comfortable with my own body. A lot of times people would attribute anything that was going on with me with this process of changing my body. If I felt sick, somebody was like, oh, that's because you losing all that weight. If I decided not to eat, then it was like, girl, are you starving yourself? If I was caught pulling up my pants or adjusting my outfit, people were like, you need to put some meat back on your bones. People are always gonna be looking for you to change into what they think you should be. So even when I was big, people said I was too big. When I lost weight, I was too small. You're not gonna please them all. And so you might have to disappear to become more secure in your decision to go through this weight loss and go through a process that's only going to better you for the future. I tried to hang with people that could offer constructive criticism, but also wanted to see me grow and wanted the best for me. Now y'all, we've made it to the top 10 items that I love. You've probably already seen them in a million of my videos because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm very open and honest about what I use on my journey and give you ideas for how to build your own regimen and routine. Now you gotta have an excellent water bottle on deck.
I love the ones that are the glass bottle versions that have the twist off tops because they're easy and accessible and easy to keep clean, but I also love the really big ones, also really clean, that have the attached tops that make it easy to access and use in the gym.
I love the option of having a traveling blender and fast nutrition.
Y'all know I'm always super excited about my Yay Organics juice blender bottle, which I travel with all the time and I can use it to charge my phone. Plus I have all the wonderful juices by them and I have the link for them down below.
Now you gotta get that at-home workout library game on point.
I love having a great at-home workout library, and many of these I could access online now, but it's great to have these for on the go or just around, so I have no excuse for not working out.
Free workout resources are a blessing, especially when you're traveling.
When I'm traveling and in a tight space and not able to really get to a gym, I love looking up things on YouTube, like different workouts. I love Fitness Blender because you can find anything you want, from HIIT training to other types of workouts that you can do easily. And of course, I have little workouts here on my channel as well.
Resistance bands are from heaven.
They're super easy to travel with. They're lightweight and they come in different resistance, so you can get them in low, medium, and high resistance.
Food scales and simple measurement tools are great for this journey.
I love my Wasserton scale, which makes it super easy to measure the fats, carbohydrates, proteins, and any type of food. Just about all foods are in there. And also my Yay Organics juice measurement spoon. I love this spoon because I use it for more than just my juice powders, but it helps me stay on track overall with what I'm eating.
You need good fitness books that are simple and easy to read.
The two books I really attribute with helping me on my journey was Weight Training for Dummies and Fitness for Dummies.
Get yourself an excellent pair of workout shoes, both indoor and outdoor shoes that work well for whatever exercises you're engaging in.
I got fitted for Asics back in the day when I ran my first full marathon, and I've been training in them and running in them ever since.
And my favorite type of clothes to buy are always workout clothes. Your girl loves being cute in the gym, at home, or outside.
Surprisingly, I buy all my workout clothes from Old Navy. They're super inexpensive. I buy them when they're on sale and they last me for years.
Now make sure that you're planning your workouts and you're starting off simple. Here's a quick workout regimen that I love to use, especially when I'm running short on time and just want to get something in. This routine will take you about 10 to 15 minutes to complete.
So I like to get started with warming up. Of course, I got to do a little dancing, but then I move into doing some jumping jacks, and I just set my watch timer for about a minute or two to do this. And this gets the blood pumping and flowing and gets that heart rate up so that you can start to reach your maximal fat burning zone. I also love to do punches because those seem to get my blood pumping and going really well. Then I move into some push-ups. Push-ups I found to be most effective in my fitness journey. It took me a while to learn how to do them, but I like to do them early in my workout because that's when I have the most strength. I do those for about a minute, and then I move on to some more cardio, which I'm doing the skiers, and I do those for about a minute to a minute and a half. And then I break those up with some stationary lunges. So I just kind of stand in place and walk in for about 1 minute on each leg. And then I do these open hand punches in a light squat. I like these because they put very light tension on the knees. Now, the whole aim of all of this is to make sure that you're doing about a minute to 2 minutes of each exercise. And as you can see, I'm starting to sweat. So I'm doing these walkout planks because they give me resistance, but they keep me moving and keep that heart rate up. As you can see, I'm still rotating the body toning with the cardio, and I'm just doing some light jumping squats here, and those just keep that heart rate up as well. And that's going to take me right back into some bridges, and I like these because they hit that whole core and strengthen it really well. After that, I hit about a minute of cardio, and then I go back to a little bit of strength training, and I do about a minute's worth of side to side lunges. So once you're done, you can just cool down for about a minute or two, and you've gotten a good workout in. As you can see, I am sweaty.
Thank you so much for being here once again. I hope today's video was very helpful, especially for you guys that are getting started. This is going to be your imperfectly perfect journey, and this is a chance for you to get to know yourself and make this journey count. Now, don't hesitate to let me know some of the other ideas that you have for me down below in the comment section. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace.
Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.